Hi, my name is Stephen Peake. I am part of the Runes of Magic team at Frogster Online Gaming. Today I'm going to show you how to use the new pet system. First of all, I'm going to show you how to get to Miller's Ranch and receive your first pet. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the NPC in Logar, but you can transport yourself to Miller's Ranch from other locations in Taboria, such as in Varanus or in the Obsidian Stronghold. After arriving at Miller's Ranch, we'll walk over to the NPC named Pikesile, who will give us a quest to begin catching our first pet. To begin the quest, we'll click on Pikesile and choose Enter Pet Hunting Training. We'll then receive some items from him that we'll need to catch a pet. Then we'll turn around and head to the tree trunk right behind us, just like Pikesile said. Before we start, let's take a look at what items we have in our inventory. The first item is a huntsman's trap, and the other is a delicious turkey dinner, which we'll use straight away. Just click on the tree trunk to get started. We'll place the turkey dinner on the tree stump, which will attract a hungry wolf. As soon as he's there, we'll attack him. If he hasn't already attacked us himself, that is. Don't worry, it's not that hard to do, and he'll leave behind a magic cavie. Before the little guy makes a break for it, we need to catch him using the huntsman's trap. Just right click on it and lay it on the grass. Now we just need to get him to enter the trap. Escape is futile. We'll be able to get him to just where we need him by chasing him until he runs in the right direction. Then just loot him to receive an egg in your backpack. Now let's take a look at the pet menu, which we can open by clicking on the small symbol next to the character picture on the top left of the screen. I'll just drag my hard-earned pet egg into an empty slot and we'll be able to see a preview of our new little friend. You can rename the pet in this field above the preview window, and this tab will give us an overview of the different things he can do for us. More about that later. But that's enough talking. Let's take a look at our cute little friend. I'll just click on summon and wait a few moments and my new companion will appear right next to me. First of all, let's give the little guy something to eat to increase his loyalty to his master. I'll give him some treats that I've just bought from Pikesile. Just click on Feed under the pet preview in the pet menu. Next, I'll select a treat from the pop-up window and click on Feed. Specific attributes will then be raised depending on the type of food. In this case, nourishment and loyalty have been raised. The level of your pet's nourishment will affect how willing he'll be to support you in battle. A well-fed pet will always stay loyally at his master's side. Now we'll get on to how to find a pet out in the world. One of these deer might have a pet on them. I should set up a trap as quickly as possible to catch him, although I don't think he's quite strong enough to climb the tree. Catching cavies is difficult. Ha! I've done it. He's caught in the trap. After adding the new egg to my pets, you can see that you don't always receive the same pet. This time it's a wilt leaf bat. When the bat appears, we can see the pet assist value. This value depends on the nourishment, loyalty and aptitude attributes of the pet and the current levels of those attributes. It shows you just how helpful your little friend will be to you. Now, I'll show you a couple of different pets you can catch. As you can see, each pet has its own values, just like a normal player's character. In the middle, you'll see the value of each individual attribute. On the left, you'll see growth, which shows how much a particular attribute can be raised, and then on the right, you'll see the value which will be added to your attributes when your pet has been summoned. You should make sure that you improve attributes which are useful to your character's class. Mages, for example, should have pets with lots of intelligence so that their attack damage and mana are raised. Now, let's take a closer look at our pet's skills, which of course can be raised by using his talent points. You can also use your pet to produce materials. For this you'll need tools, which you can also buy from Pikesile. Here are a few I bought earlier. To make something, we just click on production. Now we'll drag a tool into the empty slot, then you simply choose what you'd like your little helper to produce from a selection of basic material sorts. After choosing one, a selection of possible commodities will be displayed. Now I'll click start and my pet will begin producing materials. You can halt this process at any point. To move the materials into your backpack, you click on harvest and your pet will receive experience points every time he produces something for you. It's also possible to merge the cute little guys to attain better attributes. To do this, just click on the merging button to get started. First, choose which pet you want to be the agent and which you want to be the reagent, but make sure that both pets are of the same element. There are 6 elements, but there are some pets that don't possess an element at all. If this is the case, they can be merged with any other element type. When you start the merging process, the attributes from the reagent will be added to those of the agent. The resulting pet will retain the appearance of the agent. Hopefully, after this tutorial, you and your newfound pet will be the best of friends and nothing will become between you and your loyal little companion. Have fun.